By the Arch-Illager's decree, all free folk are now enemies of the Illager Empire. Somewhere in these woods, a caravan is transporting villager prisoners to labor in far-off lands. Find the caravan and stop the Illagers, or there's no telling what dreadful doom will befall our villager friends.
Okay, so from that intro, it's basically telling us that our villager friends that were saved, well, at least tried to save, have basically been enslaved by the Illagers, which are the bad guys. So our mission is to save them. Simple and easy. So here we go. Kill some zombies. And I'll overlay the map because it makes everything easier to find and you'll be able to find more things. And as you watch me play, you'll notice that I pretty much always have this map up because it makes things a lot easier to find. So here's some zombies. Now I just picked up a strength potion, and that strength potion makes every hit much stronger. Now, I did just take my first hit, but no worries because I still have a lot of health left. Here's some more zombies. Now we head up this way. Some more zombies. Now, I don't remember, but I don't believe there are any secrets here. Okay, here we go. Got the zombies. So here's our first villager. So we save him by killing all the bad guys. So now, there is a secret chest back here. Well, not really a secret, but it's back here. So I can save the villager just by clicking on him. So our new objective is to find the caravan. So we have to go that way, which is up here. Now, you did see I just picked up an apple, and the apple is another item which gives regeneration. So now on our map, it shows that there's another path this way and this way. So we have two choices. We can either go this way, or we can go to the side. Now, I'm gonna go to the side, because side paths mean you're gonna get more loot. So I'm gonna go to this side path, like I am now. Kill all the zombies. Strength potion. Get those guys. And him. And the apple. And here is a pot. When you break these, they just drop emeralds. So now on our map, it's showing a few different paths here. So I'm gonna go back. Let's see if there's anything down here. See, there was a secret chest there. So here's an axe. Now in our inventory, we can check our items. So we have an axe and we have a bow. So this bow that we got is better than our old bow, so I'm gonna equip that. And this axe is the same power level as our sword. I think I'll equip the axe just because it does more damage and it also has a spin attack. But the sword is pretty standard. So now that we have these extra items in our inventory that we don't want, if we click salvage, and then this menu will pop up. It'll tell you what you get from salvaging. So this will give us 15 gems. Salvage. As you can see, it tells us what we got. We can also undo it if we really wanted to, but we don't want to undo because we want those emeralds. Now, we also don't want the sword, so we'll salvage that. And as you can see here, when you salvage, it gives you your enchantment points back. So then we have an enchantment point back here, and we can also spend it, and now we can spend it on either our axe or our bow. Our new bow. So in our new bow, we have Punch, which is knockback, Supercharge, which does more damage from charged attacks. And we also have Enchanting, which deals more damage to enchanted enemies. Now, enchanted enemies are basically an enemy which glows purple, and when they're glowing purple like that, that means they do more damage, or they have more health, or they have a variety of different things which can modify them. Sometimes you'll see them have like lightning abilities, or they'll have like a fire ring around them, or when they walk it'll make fire. Different things like that. So now with our axe, we can do weakening or freezing. Weakening decreases the attack damage of all nearby enemies. Freezing slows the mobs down that you hit. So I'm going to do weakening, because I would do freezing, but freezing is pretty useless once you're already in their face and trying to kill them. So there's really no reason to have it on a melee weapon. And then weakening will decrease their attack damage, so that's good for being in melee, because as you're in melee, they'll do more damage back to you, because it's constant attacking back and forth. So you want that damage as low as possible. Now, here's my bow. I don't have any enchants left, so I'll save that for later. Okay, now, we'll head back up here. Go around here. Now here is a base. And we'll go back down here. Go around. Here's another base. Or a pot, or whatever they're called. I just call them a vase because it makes the most sense to me. So now, this may look weird. That's because it is. This is like a secret door, which is shown by that little key up there and this weird mechanism here. So this is kind of like a puzzle, but this is like the easiest puzzle ever, because what you have to do is you have to get that red line that's lit up to the other side that's not lit up. But the reason it's so easy is because you can just press it once. And it opens. So that was the easiest puzzle ever. So now we just enter. And now we're in a dungeon. Now, see how this door is closed? Which I'm gonna use this once the door opens. The fireworks. But we can't get through, but the only way to get through is click on this. This says new location. When we open it, it'll give us a new location. But for now, we have to focus on killing these guys, because these guys are the bad guys. Now, as you can tell, my axe does more damage, but it's slightly slower. Now it's time to use the fireworks. So as you can tell, that did a lot of damage. Now, I did pick up the swiftness potion, which makes me walk fast. But there's also this chest, so I'm gonna open this chest here. Give me a sword and shadow form potion. Shadow form potion makes me invisible to mobs, so like the zombie can't see me until it wears out. Now you can see me. Here's the base. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Some bread. I'm gonna go to the right. Here's another zombie. This is like zombie city. Okay, now we go up. There's nothing here. Now, ranged is also very versatile in this game because it does a lot of damage, and you can get crossbows later, and sometimes they have multi-shot on them. And if you can combine that with another crossbow, which has multi-shot already on it, you can fire crazy amount of arrows. But yeah, ranged is very good because it's not melee, so you can attack from further away. And yeah. So we exit the dungeon. Here's the zombie. Some bad guys. So I'm gonna go around this way. There's zombies. Zombie. And I'm gonna go this way. Because it's a side path. Strength potion and speed potion. And here's another dungeon. So I'm gonna go in here. Creeper. That was our first creeper. Now creepers, you have to kill them very fast because they'll explode on you if you're slow about it. Also makes fast weapons very good in this game. Let's see, nothing in here. I just picked up a TNT from that zombie. And we can use TNT by right-clicking and it will throw the TNT. So I'm gonna go this way. Now, the TNT, when you throw it, it does an area of effect attack. When it explodes, it'll damage all the mobs in an area, just like the fireworks arrow. Now, the reason I dodged to there was not to dodge, it was to get up to that skeleton as fast as I could. So watch, I'll do it here, dude. Because the faster you can get to an enemy, the faster you can kill the enemy. And once you kill the enemy, then you don't have any enemies to worry about, and then you can get all the loot. There's another base. Now, I did use my fishing pole there to stun that creeper. Now, there would have been a good place to use my TNT too, but I don't know, I didn't use it, I just didn't use it. Now here is a secret. Whenever you see this, you can actually click on it, and it'll open up a chest below. I got an axe from that. Now, I don't think there's anything over here. No, there's not. So here's another chest. It has a sword, some arrows, and some emeralds. Now I'm gonna skip real quick to go back. Okay, here we are, back at the other side. Let's see what's down here. Yeah, spiders. So the spiders will... Oh, there's an enchanted enemy. So the spiders will throw things at you that make you stuck. And that enemy that I just killed with the purple glowing robes, they're called enchanters. Now, enchanters will basically enchant other enemies to make them harder to kill. They'll give them a random buff, such as like increased damage or fast attack, which makes the enemy attack way faster, or other things like that. So, I'm just exploring. Zombies. Some emeralds. I did just pick up pork, which gave me more regeneration, but as you play, you'll find different foods which give a different amount of regeneration. Like apples only give 2 seconds, I think, or the pork gave 10. So we'll head over this way. Now here's a sheep. Normally you'd think it's bad to kill the peaceful mobs, but if you do kill them, sometimes they drop loot like that, or sometimes they'll drop food, and the food, as I said before, will give you regeneration. So when you play, you want to kill every single thing that you find, because they all have a chance to drop loot, or they have a chance to drop food, or arrows, or anything else that can help you get further in the game. See if there's anything down here. A skeleton. There's a sheep. See that time that sheep dropped an apple. Another sheep. Nothing. Now, from that one sheep, we did get archer's armor, or hunter's armor, so I'm gonna equip that. So now we'll head down this way. The zombie. And there should be a creeper down here somewhere, right there. There's a creeper. Once you get to this point in the level, there's always a creeper down here. So I can just jump down and hit it. I could have gone the long way and gone around, but I just took the short path instead. Now up here is a golden arrow, which points me to the direction to finish the level. But again, I'm gonna take a side path to get more loot. So as you see, I just killed that creeper and he gave me some arrows. Down to the emeralds. There's another creeper. And here's a secret chest. So here we go. Down here, it's a vase. Up here, here's a creeper. Now, I'm saving this TNT for a more useful time, which will likely be up ahead somewhere. If not, I can save it to the end of the level, and it won't give me anything special, but I basically waste TNT. See, here's a good place to use it. But I'm not going to, because, I don't know, they just approached so fast I didn't have time to react. But I'm going to kill the zombie. See, here's a chest. Nothing in it besides emeralds, which is always good, because you can spend them later. So here's the bad guys. There's an enchanter, so you always want to target them first, because they can enchant enemies, and when enemies are enchanted, they're much harder to kill. But if you kill the enchanter, then the enemy will be unenchanted. So like, here's a guy. See how slow he is to kill? So if I killed him first, he would be much quicker to kill. So I'm gonna go this way. See if there's anything down here. Creeper. Okay, now this particular structure here, if you ever see it in Creeper Woods, go inside of it, because there's a chest. So that give me a new bow. Here's Creeper, another TNT, and as you collect TNT, the TNT will stack on top of your head. You can have up to 3 TNTs at once, but if you get a 4th TNT, it just won't stack on your head. It will just kind of like lay on the ground, and you can't pick it up until you throw the TNT. So now, to actually throw the TNT, you just right click, and it will throw it. So that's the bad part about TNT, is that you can't use your arrows. But here's another chest with an axe, some emeralds. Now, I would be swapping out my weapons, but usually I wait until I get back to camp. Why I do that, I don't know. I just think it's more convenient to wait. The only time I do change in the middle of a dungeon is if I really need to, or if there's a boss up ahead. now we just go back. I'll speed this up. Okay, here's a cow. The cows are just like the sheep, so you always want to kill them. Another cow. Bad guy, bad guy. Now I'm going back this way because there might be extra stuff in here. Okay, there wasn't anything, but I'll go back this way now. So as you can tell, those spiders throw a lot of stuff at you. So I'm just walking along here. Up here will be a little house which we can go inside of. Since we go inside this house, there's a supplies chest. And these 2 pots here which you can break. And they always give emeralds. So now down here is a pig. And if you kill the pig, it's a chest pig. Or a loot pig, or whatever you want to call them. The loot pigs, whenever you kill them, they always drop as a normal chest. So, if you get down there after you kill the spiders. Also, they run, by the way. The pigs do. They run really fast. So to catch them, they just slow down by themselves. Once you reach them, you can kill them. And as you can tell, drop an apple, some TNT, and a hunter's armor. So now I have 3 TNTs on my head, which it'd be a good idea to use them soon. Well, as you can tell, there's a 4th TNT, so I'm gonna wait until we get up here, because in here is a spider cave, which always spawns. Here's the spider cave, throw the TNT. You can hear the explosion. I'll pick up this TNT. So now, here's the leftovers of the spiders. Explode that spider. Because spiders are evil. Spiders are scary. Here's a chest with some emeralds. And here's more bases. Some spiders. Another base. So now we have to free the villagers. So in here, there'll be lots of illagers and villagers. So to save the villagers, you just click on them. And then the illagers, you have to feed as usual. Okay, here we go. Keep going up this way. And we save this villager, and the gate opens. So now we can find the exit. Gather up the supplies. Kill the skeleton. Lots of guys. Wow. Good. Oh, I might die here. I didn't die, but okay. That was a little crazy, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. I've seen worse. Nothing over here, so I'll head back this way. Nothing over here. More creepers. It is called Creeper Woods after all. Still head this way. What's down here? Let's see. This is a lot of area. Here's another chest up here. Another chest. An axe. Here's more animals. Skeletons. Escape through the woods. So we found the exit. Now we just have to actually get to the exit. Oh, it is up here. I'll go with TNT. Kill that skeleton, kill that skeleton. Oh, there's a vase over here. So I'm gonna get that. Creeper. Uh-oh. There's a lot of guys. Okay. Now just go up here, and here's the exit.
These villages are free from the clasp of the Illagers, all thanks to you.
Death Cap Mushroom. Now this is a very useful item because it increases your attack speed and your walking speed. For example, here is my normal attack. Now when I activate this mushroom, it's like nearly double or over double my attack speed. Okay, so let's see what we have here. These are your categories for sorting your inventory. But this very last one is cosmetics. Now, you can equip them only if you have the Hero DLC. If you didn't buy the Hero Edition for the game, then you're not going to have cosmetics. So melee, let's see here. I have Axe level 5. I'm going to salvage all these. And use this Axe power 5. So now I'm going to put it. So we have different options. We have leeching, which defeating a mob heals you for a small portion of the mob's max health. So after you kill a mob, it'll give you a certain percentage of the mob's health when it was still alive. So now we have smiting, which increases damage against undead, which are skeletons and zombies. So that's not very useful because zombies and skeletons aren't always guaranteed. There's always other enemies such as spiders or illagers or whatever. So I'm not going to do smiting. Now I have sharpness. Sharpness increases your overall damage. That's guaranteed always. So you're always guaranteed to increase your damage when using sharpness. That's why I'm not going to use smiting. So I'm going to do sharpness. Now, I did level it up twice, and I spent all my enchantment points. So, now, ranged. Okay, so this bow does more damage, so I'm gonna use this bow. Armor. I have the best armor right now. Okay. So, that looks like it. Oh, and there's also a chest here, which we can use. Now here's the blacksmith, which we can spend our emeralds on, and he'll give us more gear. Now, I did just get Fangs of Frost, which is a unique weapon, so that's really good. So I'm gonna use these, and so I can do weakening, looting, which increases the chance for mobs to drop consumables, or Poison Cloud, which has a 30% chance to summon a Poison Cloud. So, I'm going to do Poison Cloud because, since these weapons are fast, they have a higher chance to spawn a Poison Cloud because how fast they are. Now, a slower weapon, you would not want to use Poison Cloud with because, they're so slow. So here's a trick bow. Hits multiple targets. Seems to never miss its target. I'm not gonna use that. But what we do have is a longbow. Now longbows have strong charged attacks, so I'm gonna use that. Armor, we have Splunker, but it's lower than our current power, so I'm not gonna use that. Same with the Evocation Robe. It's also lower, so I'm not gonna use that. Now we can salvage more. Let's see. Yeah, a heavy crossbow, which isn't bad, but our longbow is better. Hunter's Promise is a decent bow, but it looks like our longbow is better in damage, but this has a chance to regain arrows. So really, it's up to... I'll actually leave it up to anyone who's watching this video to decide. If not, I'll probably just go with the longbow, but it's up to you guys, I guess. So, that looks like it for me. I've been recording for about an hour now. So yeah, I'll leave it there. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.